Have you ever prayed for something so long that your voice got quieter each time you asked? Not because you stopped believing, but because you were tired of hoping. You smiled in front of people. You said, "I'm fine." But at night, your heart whispered, "God, do you still see me?" If you've ever felt forgotten, delayed, overlooked, then stay with me, because this story is not just ancient, it is personal. Tonight, we walk into the quiet tears of a woman whose delay became a doorway to destiny. Her name was Hannah. The morning air was cold in the hill country of Ephraim. Dust lifted softly under sandals. Families were traveling together to worship. Among them walked Hannah. Her steps were steady, but her heart was heavy. She was loved deeply by her husband Elkanah. He honored her, protected her, chose her. But there was one thing he could not give her: a child. And in her time, that silence in her womb felt like a public shame. Every year they went to the house of the Lord. Every year she prayed. Every year, nothing changed. Have you been there? Where the calendar keeps moving, but your prayer seems stuck. To make the pain sharper, there was another woman in the house, Peninnah. She had children, many, and she did not stay quiet about it. Scripture says she provoked Hannah bitterly, again and again, to irritate her because the Lord had closed her womb. Imagine the dinner table, children laughing, voices calling mother, and every word landing like a stone in Hannah's chest. Some wounds don't shout, they echo. Year after year this happened, and one day, the pressure broke. They were at the temple in Shiloh. The air smelled of sacrifice smoke and oil lamps. Priests moved quietly. People prayed aloud. But Hannah did something different. She slipped away, not to perform, not to impress, not to repeat religious words. She came empty. She wept deeply, shoulders shaking, breath uneven, and she prayed without sound. Her lips moved, her heart screamed. No audience, no performance, just raw truth before God. Sometimes your most powerful prayer is the one nobody hears but heaven. She said in her heart, "O Lord of hosts, if you will indeed look on the affliction of your servant and remember me and not forget me." Not forget me. Those words matter, because delay often feels like being forgotten. She made a vow, not a bargain, but a surrender. "God, if you give me a son, I will give him back to you." Not control, not ownership, trust. Nearby, the priest Eli watched her. Her silent sobbing looked strange. Her shaking lips misunderstood. He assumed she was drunk. Pain is often misjudged by people who cannot hear your inner prayer. And Eli answered, "Go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant your request." No fireworks, no thunder, just a sentence. But something shifted. Scripture says she went away, and her face was no longer sad. Nothing had changed yet, but inside, faith had breathed again. Let this settle in your heart. Peace can arrive before the answer does. Philippians 4:6-7 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God will guard your hearts." Peace is sometimes the first miracle. Time passed, seasons turned, and then, quietly, God moved. Hannah conceived. No announcement, no spectacle, just a promise fulfilled in silence. She named the child Samuel, meaning God has heard. Not God hurried, not God explained, God heard. If you remember nothing else from this story, remember this: He hears you. Not someday, not when you pray perfectly, now.
Psalm 34:17 says, "The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles." But the story doesn't end with the miracle. It rises with obedience. When Samuel was weaned, Hannah kept her promise. She brought the child back to the temple. Imagine that walk, small fingers in her hand, little footsteps beside hers, the very gift she begged for, now placed back into God's purpose. That is not loss, that is holy trust. And she prayed again, but this time not with tears, with praise. "My heart rejoices in the Lord. There is none holy like the Lord. He raises the poor from the dust. He lifts the needy from the ash heap." Her pain had become worship. Her delay had become testimony. Here is the part many people miss. Samuel would grow to become one of the greatest prophets in Israel. He would anoint kings, shape a nation, carry God's voice to generations. What if the delay was preparing a destiny bigger than Hannah could see? Sometimes God delays not to deny, but to deepen, to strengthen your faith, to purify your desire, to align your request with a greater calling. Isaiah 40:31 says, "Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." Waiting is not wasting. Let me speak to you directly now, you listening, the one who feels behind, the one watching others receive what you prayed for, the one wondering why your chapter is slower. You are not rejected. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. You are in the middle, not the end. God is not measuring your worth by your timeline. He is shaping your story by His wisdom. The seed underground looks inactive, but it is becoming alive. Recap reflection. Hannah was mocked, but not abandoned. She was delayed, but not denied. She was misunderstood, but fully heard by God. Her tears became testimony. Her waiting became worship. Her child became legacy. And your story is still being written. Tonight, breathe slowly. Place your unanswered prayer back into God's hands, not with fear, but with trust. Whisper this in your heart: He hears me. If this story touched your spirit, stay with this journey of faith and hope. Subscribe gently and walk with us through more Bible-based motivational stories that calm the heart and strengthen the soul. Peace